Hey, y'all. This is your girl, Bond with Salon Talks. I am your host, Vondalyn Hampton. And on today, I'm sitting here having a little chit chat conversation with the CEO of Diamond Repair. Her name is Dione Marshall. Hey, Dione.
Hi, nice to be here.
Hey, Dione. What's up? What's really going on?
Man, I'm just glad to be here. Come to give a little insight.
Yes. We do need to give a little insight for our new up and coming homeowners. And you know what else? What you do, you can not only just get homes, you can get cars, you can get businesses, you can get all kinds of things with credit, right?
Yes, credit is very important.
So you know what? We need to educate our community with
Well,
credit.
I'm glad to be here
So
to talk about credit with you. Um, I've been doing credit repair for 6 years, and I was able to help a lot of people buy homes, get cars, and get the things that you need. I think growing up, people didn't really know the importance of credit until you already messed it up. So now we have to fix it, and that's why I come in.
the biggest credit need.
That you need a high credit score in order to get a house. Um, that's not true. But the higher your credit score is, the better interest rates you get, and the more lenders you have to bargain with in order to get what you want. Um, that's one of the biggest myths that you have.
Okay, so I want to ask this question. What is the lowest credit score? You can be eligible just to be just eligible, qualified to get a.
I believe it's a 580, but you have to have a strong credit profile. Most people look at the number versus what's actually on your credit report. You can have a 800 credit score and only have one thing on it. They're not going to look one thing on there, one credit card for $300. They're not going to let you buy no house with a thin credit profile.
Well, okay. So when we talk about profile, is that something that your company can look into the profile?
Yes. My company, we review your credit profile. We give you a plan. We assist with helping you get the negatives and you know, maximizing your score so you can get where you need to be in order to get the things that you desire to have.
Okay, sounds good. What
Okay.
are the top three things someone can do today to start improving their credit?
First thing you need to do is pay your bills on time. Your history, that's a large part of your credit score. The next thing I would say, is to pay your credit cards down. Your utilization is a large part of your credit, and that's the thing that you can use to change. It can change month by month. So if you have a high credit utilization one month and you pay it down the next month, the month when it's high, your score gonna be low. The month when it's low, your score gonna be high. So I believe you can use that in order to get it, and then also evaluate your credit scores for inaccuracies. That's where we come in. I know how to dissect the credit report, see where you can get the most points, and help you get where you need to be.
Okay, so when you say talk about credit cards, is there a certain percentage that they have to pay it down to?
Um, so 30% you you're okay, but 7% is where you really want to be.
So that's
A 7% utilization gives you the maximum amount of points that you need.
okay, that makes you maximize.
Yes.
Okay, but 30 will get you.
Yeah, it gets you current. It is not in a bad place.
Okay, but
7 is where you want to be.
Okay, sounds good to me. So it's 7%.
Yes.
Pay it down 7%. Okay, so should people pay off all their debts before applying for a home, or does it depends on the situation?
It actually depends on your situation and what you're paying off. Paying off your credit cards would be the most beneficial thing, but you may need the money for closing. It may not be necessary to pay off everything. It all depends on what the lenders want, and all lenders have different criteria and different things that they want to do.
Okay, so what if I don't have no credit cards?
Um, you need to get some, because credit cards, what a loan, once you pay off a loan after 7 years, is no longer on your credit report. Well, credit cards run consistently. Is You can have those for 20 to 30 years or longer. The longer you have it, the better off you are. Um, You got your credit history, you got your credit utilization, that's your credit cards.
Okay, because credit cards are important because it's revolving credit.
Yes.
So we need revolving credit.
Yes. It needs to constantly something reporting.
Okay. And that's what credit cards are, revolving credit. So that's very important that we know that if you don't have no credit cards, it's good to get a secure card. Is that correct?
Yes. Capital One is very lenient too. If you never burned them, they would work with you easily.
So you think that's a good starter?
Yes, that's a good starter card.
Okay.
Before you try to secure, try Capital One.
Okay, that's gems. You dropping gems, sis. I like that. See, so look, at Salon Talks, we drop gems over here. Okay, so that's very important. If you really, really want to get your credit together, she just gave you a real gem.
And also with Capital One, you can do it without getting a hard inquiry too. Just to see.
But the pre-qualified?
Yeah, you can.
So pre-qualification. So when y'all see that pre-qualified, y'all can do that. Yes. So that's accurate.
Yes.
Okay. So my last question, love. If someone thinks they aren't ready to buy a home because of their credit, what advice would you give them?
I don't think you should count yourself out. You can reach out to a professional or just try. Reach out to a realtor, someone like me, and I can look at your credit report and make you a plan, a step-by-step plan in order to get where you want to be. Who knows? You might already be there. It might be a month or two where you moving into your house, but don't just count yourself out. Try. Don't give up.
So, Dione, don't you have a program where they can do like a self pool or you can assess the credit? What's the name of it? I mean, I know a little bit about it. Could you?
So I do free consultations, but I do a credit evaluation where we pull all three credit bureaus and I look at your specific credit profile and help you understand exactly what's going on and how to get where you want to be.
Okay, so Dione, what makes up a credit profile?
Your payment history, utilization, that's the amount that you spend on your credit card versus what your available limit is. Inquiries, um, collections, um, things like that.
Okay, so with this evaluation, that's what it's called, right?
Yes.
It's called the credit evaluation?
Yes.
So with this credit evaluation, look, I recommend you guys to get this credit evaluation from this CEO. She knows what she's doing. So with this credit evaluation, um, what comes with it?
We pull all three credit bureaus and we look at your strengths and your weaknesses and set up a plan so you can get to buying a house.
So it's telling me, so you're gonna with your evaluation, you're gonna make it tailor made to their situation.
Yes.
Okay, so how much is that program?
It's $100, but since I'm on Bond Talk today, I'll give 10% off the first 10 people that reach out.
Okay, so look, the code is VON, VON. And you know what? I'm gonna put a code in too because I need mine reevaluated. I want to get me some rental property. Oh, and two ain't gonna get it. Gonna get it. And will. So thanks to you because you know what? Credit is made to be repaired. So because don't look at your situation where you at. You have to start somewhere. That's why I brought her on here. And you know, some people don't want to be transparent and let you know that, you know, so credit is broken or credit messed up, but she's here to repair your credit and I trust her because she got me there before and she's going to get me there again. I'm getting a duplex.
And I also help with business credit as well.
Oh, you help us get loans? Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So one other question before we go. When she said business credit. So what the credit have to look like? What's the credit score for to start getting loans on business credit?
First you need to build your personal credit and your business credit is two different profiles. You gotta build that up like you did with your personal credit.
Okay, so
it could be separate. It can be separate.
It can stand alone.
Yeah, you don't have to be a guarantor. So once you get a strong business profile, you don't have to be connected to your business.
Sounds good. Look, the one above gonna give you two. Credit evaluation. If you want your credit evaluated, how can we get in contact with you to get that?
504-559-1223. And you can send me a text or you can call me and you can start from there. From 10%
Okay,
off.
another question. Okay, so what she's saying is, if you guys call and say, hey, I watched Salon Talk with Vine, you will get the discount. Hey, you need that assessment. You need to know where you at. You need to know what's going on so that you will not be guessing. And look, she's gonna put that plan together because we tested this, we done tried it, and it's proven. I know for a fact, and I can co-sign that Diamond Credit Repair will repair your credit. Thank you. Okay. Any closing remarks from my guests today?
All right. Yes, it's a pleasure being here with you. A lot of people don't understand credit. It's nothing but simple mathematics. That's why I teach people so you can get the things that you desire to have.
Okay. You heard it from the best. I co-sign it. She the best. And guess what? We're going to get you what you need, that dream home. Also, I don't keep talking about the home, but she do credit. She can get you whatever you need. Let's get it done.